Well, plan for the moment is I'm going to try and do some historic laddering with this janky ass piece of a deck. But before that, let me show you it. Yeah, Goofy, Pirate Tribal, Grixis. And start it off, obviously bottom of the curve, Siren Storm Tamer. One of the main reasons I actually chose the tribe, other than just really liking them. It's a quick, easy one drop you can get down to the first turn, keeps your stuff alive for just 1 mana. Sure, you're sacrificing it, but hey, in an emergency it's useful. Brineborn Cutthroat. It's honestly, with the amount of instants and sorceries and instants and things that have flash, this is just useful. It can just grow, which main weakness of pirates is usually they don't have the largest stats. But this, at least over time, can get pretty darn big. And sometimes you can just weave it in, just like, oh, the end of turn, they're not doing anything to my stuff, I'll just drop in a 2-1. Why the heck not? Direfleet Poisoner. It has flash, like I said, with the Cutthroat. I basically treat this as a kill spell that sometimes leaves behind a 2-2. You know, it's either just kill target attacking or blocking creature. Sometimes there's a 2-2 left behind afterwards that has Death Touch, also very useful. This thing can hold off a lot of decks that just chuck down much larger creatures than us. Fathom Fleet Captain, a little bit of a pet card. I just really like it. It's a 2-1 menace. When it attacks, we have another non-token pirate. Pay 2, make a 2-2 pirate with menace. And it's simple, we can just build a board sometimes of this if they let us for long enough. Kitesail Freebooter is disgusting. 1-2 flying, basically just dresses an opponent and leaves behind a decent body. Very good for just playing Disruption alongside the Storm Tamer in an opening hand. Buccaneer's Bravado. Again, this is another one of those pet cards. Either give a target creature +1/+1 in first strike, or a pirate +1/+1 in double strike. You can play this offensively, defensively. It's quite good with the Brineborn, especially when blocking. So that 2-1 suddenly becomes a 4-3 for double strike, which kills a lot of things. Tyrant Scorn, it's just a secondary kill spell when we won't always have Poisoner. It's in our colours. It can either kill a smallish creature or even just bounce one of ours to our hand if we need to protect it. Calathea. We have a mainly blue deck, so the devotion to blue is actually going to be pretty decent, even if this isn't a mono blue deck. And just helps keep our things protected. Sure, it doesn't stop them being targeted, but it just makes it a little harder for our opponents to do it. Lookout's Dispersal, another one of our tribal payoffs. It's just a really good counter spell up until like the late game. You know, the counter unless you pay 4 for 2 mana, and most of the time is pretty good. Royal Scions, a little out of flavour, but at the same time, either getting to loot or the +2 first strike and trample, actually pretty decent. Like, you know, I just forget that the -8 exists. Usually I don't get the chance to do it, but the +1 can help us push through big boards or just, you know, speed up our clock, and in a desperate situation we can loot. Hostage Taker, it's basically removal. Half the time we probably won't be able to cast the thing that we steal, but honestly, 4 mana, get a 2/3 and get a big creature or troublesome artifact out of the way is just useful. And Beckett Brass, honestly the main reason I tried to force this to be in Grixis. Pirate Lord, and at end step, if we've hit a player with 3 pirates, we get to nick something. Doesn't happen very often. Usually you have to play her after combat, because if they see her, they're going to make sure 3 pirates don't get through. But honestly, again, just being able to steal something very on theme and just fun. And then it just lands. So we've got islands, swamps, mountains, as well as the Shocklands in our colours, just because it's good, as well as a couple Memorial to Folly, just because sometimes we just need to get that creature back without having to spend a lot of cards. Yeah, 3 mana tap. It's basically 4 mana, put a creature card from grave to hand, but you can do it over and over and over again as long as you got the mana at least once a turn. Right, and that's the deck. There is a sideboard. I am going to be trying our best of 3. But I am not the best at sideboarding, I will openly admit. But Duress for control, Blink of an Eye for things that our colours can't blow up, Negate just good to have extra counter spells. Chase, honestly, it's just more card draw and sometimes just emergency, just making bodies. Plus that -5 so on the occasions I do get it to happen. It's fun. Just having planeswalkers that duplicate themselves. Yeah. Fiery Cannonade. I've seen a lot of mono white life gain or just red decks in general, and this can just help clear the board. Sleep for when we just need to lock down a couple creatures and just push through to get that last bit of damage through. And Angrath, Hand Disruption, Stealing. I've yet to ever actually activate the -8. But yeah, hopefully this will at least be an entertaining thing before we go on to traditional for the best of 3. And I've got quests for just hitting with 30 creatures, which is simple enough. We'll probably eventually accidentally do that. And first opponent of the day. Let us see how this goes. Puzzle Pirates, yeah. This should be interesting. Hopefully this stream is still running okay. I've not got the best frame rate, but okay, for that as an opening hand. Royal Signs with no red mana, but turn 1 Storm Tamer, I can follow it up with 2 Cutthroats. Isn't the worst. Looks like a mono blue player going by the icon in the sleeves, so go on, we'll keep that. We'll start off simple. Oh, okay, yeah. Might as well throw this down. I don't care about the damage right now. And no way I'm attacking into a mirror. They're having a think. Okay, well, are they attacking? They can have that. There's obviously not a counter spell that's currently asking them to do something. Is it Opt? I wouldn't be surprised if they had Opt if this is a mono blue build. You doing anything? No. Okay, just hit me. It took a while to think about that one. And see if they let us do this. Is there an essence capture? Nope, they're letting us do it. Nice, there's our red. Probably not worth trying to get down the Scions yet. I'm gonna make sure they're not just like holding a hand of counter spells. Merfolk Trickster, okay. So that'll enter. We have a creature lose an ability. So that stops being flying, okay. Oh, we're losing that, but that's fine. Temporary. We can still flash this in at the end of turn. We're going to attack for free. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see if I can't get this in now. Get a 1/1 counter at least on the one we've already got. They're letting it happen. Sweet. Okay. Might as well chuck down a swamp. So the question here is, do I try 3 mana open, 5 cards in hand? Do I try and get the Scions down? Or do I try and get the Fathom? Tell you what. We'll do it after combat. Let's see what they do. Because if they try and stop this with, say, another Merfolk Trickster, there it is. We'll lose that one because they're going to block, but it'll be a trade. Oh, they're trading like that. Yeah, fair enough. In that case, then, I think this is opportunity to get the Scions down. Never mind, I forgot Spell Pierce is a card. Oh.
Few things are more calming than a raging thunderstorm. Learn some respect.
Not liking how this is going. And no point attacking, really. And something this deck will occasionally just struggle with is... Right now, I'm feeling a little bit of card draw is needed. Speaking of, they did have an opt. They're hitting that with that, yeah.
Quell your temper.
Oh. Okay. Treasure hunt for the top card, fine. Have your spell pierce. There's our memorial at least. And we can get either of those back later. So, I mean, might as well? Attack with the Fathom Fleet. It's not going to do any damage, but we can get a token out of it. And they couldn't have blocked it with the Menace. Treasure hunting again. Just getting the top card of the deck. Terramander is actually kind of scary. Yeah.
The sky is my domain.
And got a second memorial, which isn't actually that bad. Sure, they'll know we have it, but which is better to get? They have okay, yeah. No matter what we cast, they can't counter it. They've only got the things they treasure hunted for. So I'll get Storm. No, we'll get Brineborn for now. And then I'm just gonna pass. They can draw a lot of cards. No way I was gonna be able to stop that. To be honest, I might actually put some spell pierces in the sideboard for when we go to best of 3. Actually no, bottom of a cave is a bit crowded as it is. Curious Obsession, sure. Nothing we can do about that.
Learn some respect.
Yeah, okay, they're just doing that. They're not getting the card draw. And then they're just going to hit us for that much. Yeah, in that case, I'm just going to bring this down. Get the mom on counter on this other Brineborn. And yeah. Yeah. I was wondering whether you didn't adapt. It's honestly not going to surprise us with it. Let's get back our Storm Tamer. So... I mean, we are... Okay, I need the blocker. I need the blocker. That at least buys us another turn. Then what? I could attack with this guy and make another token. Attack with the token. Yeah, if I attack with the token and the Fathom Fleet, at least one is going to, well, probably going to block the token and let the Fathom Fleet through, which means I can still keep on making more tokens. Keep these guys back as blockers. Pay the mana, make a token. Yeah. So both of those will survive. I've got a backup Fathom Fleet. But now I've got 2 tokens. I really need a poison him right now. Come on, blue tempo assist.
Do not
Yeah.
challenge a raging river.
Yeah. Forgot she makes us lose flying. Oh well. Mana blue tempo good. Alright, well. Let's keep going. We're not here to win all the time, we're just here to try and see if we can make this work. Also, this app is making my phone very warm. Ooh, liking the cards, lands could be a little better. But at the same time, we're probably going to draw into more land. I say, as I probably see, no more land for the rest of this game. But Storm Tamer can keep up the mana for the rest of our hand. They're in blue. I mean, yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, I'll just take the damage. Can still keep up the mana for the rest of our hand. I love hands like this one at least. Alright. Still just 2 islands. Okay. Yeah, see if we can't cheat this in. Rest of our hand costs 2, so it doesn't matter if this is tapped. Swing in for the damage. And then see if we need to counter anything this turn. 3 blue. Treasure Hunt. I know this deck. I was literally showing a friend this the other day. It's literally just Treasure Hunt for Fastest Oracle and a shit ton of islands. There's the land we need. Okay, sweet. Keep this up. Chances are then we could just flash in, die fleet, poison this and end step just to have the bodies out. Yep, Mystic Retrieval. So, yeah. No Lonely Sandbars though to just draw it, but he's going to have it next turn. So, just... might as well just go all in. Gonna swing for 10 next turn. And check out the hostage taker for the body. Oh right, yeah. Still have to take something. Yeah, screw it. We're not gonna get anything targeted. There's a treasure hunt. Second treasure hunt. Yeah. And that's it. He can play an island, and then he can't win. He's still gonna force us to kill him though, isn't he? He seems like the type. Oh. Yep, nope, then never mind. Ah, that's simple. Like, it's a deck that's consistent. It's just one wrong turn, and suddenly you're taking twice as long to actually win. Yeah, I'll get some gold, yeah. If anyone not in the know on that one, that is literally... I've got, yeah, a version of the deck here, because it is the most linear thing in the world. Yeah, it's literally... They've got Memorials to Follies, Watery Graves to activate it, Mystic Sanctuaries to get the treasure hunts back on top of the deck. Memorial to Follies are literally just for the one Fastest Oracle. When it enters... Check your devotion to blue, scry that much. If it's bigger than your deck, you just win. Like if it says, oh, your devotion to blue is 2. Oh, but you have 1 card in your deck. I guess you win. That's literally the deck. Free treasure hunt because sometimes it can be a bit too easy to brick on 4. 38 islands and then just decent land. Honestly, building that on paper would be cheap as balls. Though, granted, won't do too well in Modern. Because Historic isn't really a paper format, and thankfully Treasure Hunt is not legal in Pioneer because, well, We still got Inverter wrecking the place, so let's not get started on that one. Okay, wow. I hope you have a lot of instants and sorceries, because honestly, I'm going to keep this, and I'm just going to find out. He's got blue. He's at least going to have an op to take, if he doesn't cast it right now, which he is. Hey, look at me, I'm psychic. No, it's literally like... one blue, kept up, what else is he going to do? Oh, blue-white. Even more reason to just start taking shit. There's probably Esper control. Let's find out. He can't respond, so... Ooh. Ooh. Well, we take the removal. That way this kite sail gets to stick about. Next turn we'll drop the other kite sail. Probably take the Shatter the Sky. And then see what we can't do about the Teferi in hand. So, unless this card counts as a creature, this should be fine. Yep, we're good. Take the Shadow of the Sky, and it's a second copy of Teferi. Wonderful. We're just gonna, yeah. Hopefully, that's a good enough start where we can just disassemble Inga's plan. Because 4 mana, you can get down the Fable Passage and get a basic. That's not doing anything, and they need a 5th mana, and the card he just picked up, I don't know what it is. He's having a look at what we're doing. Fable Passage, probably popping it for an island. Yeah. Sweet 4th land. Right, well, let's get some damage in first before we make any decisions. I can drop down the Fathom Fleet, still have the mana for a poisoner in the situation we need it. See what he does. And there's the Teferi. Something's getting bounced, probably, yeah.
If you show remorse, I'll show restraint.
Apparently he didn't have...
Want me to phase you out of time?
So he wants to Shadow the Sky back.
You need to slow down.
So he's probably going to cast that next turn. We can at least get rid of the fairy. No point really popping Fathom Fleets. Yeah, no point doing that, he's just going to blow it all up. And whilst he's not got the mana, might as well get these down. They're not going to get blown up just yet.
I hope you delay our quest no further.
And let's loot.
My answers lie in the cold truth.
I'll take this kite sail that we just drew. Probably drop a poisoner. We won't need them right now. Yep, there it is. Okay, so I think the obvious answer is just take all his shit, because the deck is insisting that we take all the perfect cards for this. Take the removal. I could probably steal it to Fairy now. Actually, is that worth it? Dothan's Veto I don't care about. Birth of Meletus I kind of really don't care about because all my creatures fly. So yeah, take the Fairy. And yeah, I'm honestly like surprised I haven't seen an Absorb yet. Oh, nope, never mind. I was gonna go and drop hostage taker for something, but he knew what we were doing. Kitetail Freebooter just absolutely takes a control deck and kicks it in its tush. Alright, yeah, I'll take that. 9 more attacks and we get our gold for the day. Let's keep this up. Yeah, honestly. That's why I freaking love freebooters, but then again it's also why freebooters got into that modern humans deck. It's just like, I'm just gonna take your hand. Speaking of, there's one. With 2 Tyrant Scorns and a Beckett, though. What are the chances are he's playing? There's a weird mix of like, this kills your creatures, this takes your spells. If it's mono red, this is fine. Screw it. We'll find out if it's a good hand. Because I'm going to at least drop the blood. Ooh, it's green. In line of war, so these definitely going to come in useful. Not so sure about the freebooters, but having the flyers against the green deck isn't going to be the worst. Gruul. It's elves again. Never mind, it's a straight up Gruul. Okay. So that's coming down anyway. Chances are, freebooter ain't taking a spell anytime soon. Is it worth getting the body down now? Blocking won't save us. And I'm screwed. I'm just gonna kill the Pelt Collector. I don't care if this is main phase. We're not gonna surprise him. Questing Beast. Wonderful. I'm not too good against the Questing Beast. So I can at least get rid of the Zirtar Goblin with this. Setting back to counter something doesn't seem like the worst idea, just in case too. Though, I think he's got the worst of it down right now. Yeah, if it takes 7. Yeah, screw it, we're gonna keep playing reactively. He's going to attacks, yeah. Which means he's probably got something he wants to play next turn, but he doesn't need the mana from the elf. So, screw it. Not like we're going to be able to stop it. We'll take 5. And 8. And what's next? Burning Tree. Oh, yeah, I forgot that was the thing. That's why he wasn't too fussed about attacking with the elf. He's just got the Alright. Well, he's presenting lethal. Well, a 2-3, a 3-3, a 1-2, or a Planeswalker that can't interact with his board. Screw it, let's get the animation. I can at least kill something if I really don't mind taking the extra damage. Yeah, if he attacks with everything, I'll take 5. He's already hit me with the stomp, but it's if he has another. He's having to think about it. That's the important thing. He's really having to think about it. Or he's just expecting me to concede? Can't quite tell. Like, man, if you expect me to concede... Oh, network error. Then never mind. Right, I actually have not a complete idea of what's going on right now. But this might not be the best situation.